Welcome to next time, and let's go ahead and just head down south. All right, great. I was afraid I was going to just coast on through everybody once again. I should, and this is something I'll probably forget, grab some samurai swords while I'm out in the world. Let's go ahead and put Hipoko in case he's the other weakest unit. Yes, he is. Okay. I wish this was a really hard fight where I lose some chocobos. I don't have like a policy against kicking them out, so it's really just, I don't know, wanting to root them out, give them a chance, you know? Volunteers tribute. That's not really what's happening, but I want them to die honorably instead of, after I kick them out, them dying just out of, stupidity or something. All right, this is going to be an easy one. Oh man, I can't. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, I can lightning stab him. Agrius is so fast. Gotcha. Oh, I didn't think he was going to be dead, but there he is, dead. That guy's making it easy for Agrius. She doesn't even have to move next turn. If this fight didn't have the humans and it was just the chocobos, that fight we would lose, but otherwise it's just a little too easy. All right. Let's see. Great. Getting engaged right away. Yeah, these guys are way stronger in level and, I was going to say and strength because it was like, I was expecting him to get countered, but he did not. So you'll just have to wait and see. Oh yeah, like I said, I don't even have to move. And that's going to kill him. Yeah, Agrius is great once she can get a bracer. And as a knight, she's stronger. Okay. Well, if I want to do anything, you know what? Let's just make this a quick fight. I know I'm always like, oh, don't use Phoenix Downs on the undead, but whatever. Don't judge me. It's a judgment-free YouTube channel. Okay, man, this went to 5-on-4 to like 5-on-1 real quick. Oh wow, I can't get him unless I can stab through this plant. Sometimes the game's a little weird like that. I doubt it though. Yeah, no can do. By weird, I guess buggy is a little more accurate. 18 damage. Man. These birds are generally pretty weak, and he's still like doing way better damage. And Agrius getting 3 out of the 4 kills. I didn't expect to blow through this fight in 3 minutes, but boom, there we are. Congratulations, that was an easy breezy, beautiful fight. I was going to try to work the word cover in, but nah. All right, so statistically speaking, we should get in 1 more, but can't promise anything. Oh, look at that. We might get fights all the way down. I didn't check to see if these are still the 5 weakest, but I bet they are. Especially because Agrius is pretty much the only one that did anything. And I know she didn't level up to a mediator. Get in the back row. Who do you think you are? Yeah, I don't know why I'm tough talking these birds, but they deserve it. I feel like they weren't trying with the word Uruguay. It's like Uruguay, but they just changed the first letter. Oh, you know what? This fight, sometimes you run into a band of ninjas. And as good as Agrius is, I don't think I would survive that. Well, actually, that would have been. It really depends. Sometimes there's like 8 ninjas, sometimes there's 4. But I think I actually could have, because Agrius can kill like most any unit with 1 hit. And everyone else, if they do like a support situation, I think that would be fine. And Agrius would have haste, so she's super fast. So yeah, that would have been really cool. But we're not doing that, so we'll never know. Oh man, you guys are setting up for a lightning stab? A lightning stab I don't even have to move for? Woof. This could be over in 2 turns. Like, in fact, okay, if I'm going to sleep. Okay, he did though. It still could, because if I can't stab him to death, I can certainly jump on him to death. I'm just going to jump because I know I'll hit him in time and it's a faster thing, but it's not quite enough. But it will be with a little beak beak. Oh, you hate it. Oh. Yeah, I was talking about how weak those birds are in the last fight, but I guess I'm just going to full weight with Hipoko because this is just academic at this point. Anyway, those birds I mentioned are like, oh, they're so weak, but they're a little better than those ghosts, I guess. The ghosts just have some tricks up their sleeve is the only difference. Well, I guess if I'd moved, I would have been able to finish him off. In theory. Oh, maybe I can counter him to death. Sad thing is there's no experience points in that. Or as Gafgarian says, no money in that. Gafgarian's kind of the man. Like, yeah, he's not a great dude, but he looks out for number 1, and sometimes his morals are better than everyone around him. Like he's like the least of all evils when he is around the Cardinal and your brother Dystarg. He's like the sweetheart of the group, but he's also still a scoundrel. So I don't know. He's a surprisingly, I don't want to say surprisingly deep, but he is trying to like keep Ramza safe and alive because Ramza is honestly pretty naive, especially considering who his brothers are, his scheming brothers. His skeezy brothers. Okay, he didn't do anything. She didn't do anything. And I might as well give her Weapon Guard. That makes her much harder to hit because the Excalibur offers 35 defense from the front, left, and middle. And she's got a Crystal Shield, so she is, especially like from the front, very hard to hit. So let's just keep going. All right. 3 out of 4. That's pretty good. Practice, practice, practice. Marsha, Marsha, Marsha. I guess grind, grind, grind is a better way to put it than practice, practice, practice. I kind of miss the days when my team was like down to, what did I have, like 6 early on? And I didn't think anyone was going to die, but everyone was getting so strong just because they were getting turned so frequently. And no one's ever going to catch Ramza. But like when the squad's real small, it's not out of the question. I always want to fight humans over monsters. Humans offer much more of a challenge. So the fact there's an archer is kind of cool. Is that show Archer still any good? I stopped watching after like season 3. Post in the comments if you like the show Archer. H. John Benjamin's voice, I can only take so much of it. That's part of why I stopped watching it. Marty, we've got to shoot these people with arrows. part of the Back to the Future plot. A lot of people don't remember. I was in Florida 2 months ago, and Wind/Bow. I was checking to see if he had an Ultima bow. And, I was on vacation, and I also saw my parents, and I had, I want to say about 72 hours to spend with my family. And for some reason, out of the time that we were awake, we watched Back to the Future 3. And I was like, why am I spending this precious time watching the worst of the Back to the Future movies? It was good, though. I like that movie. It is the worst of the 3, but it's still, kind of good. Oh, man. Yeah, let's not waste any time here. She only has a movement of 3, so I'm just going to make her a good rider. Or just give her a bird so she can walk better. I wish you absorbed the CT. Maybe you do. I don't know. I doubt it, though. But that would be cool. Absorb the CT of the chocobo you're riding. Someday she'll be useful. Nux? Isn't that what people say when you're like, give me a fist bump, give me nux? Uh-oh, what if I can't save that chocobo in time? I asked that question, and then a character pops up named Dies. The video game / universe answering my question. I'm sure I'll be able to in time, though, to be honest. Yeah, auto potion's super unnecessary with this level of combatants. You know what I've never done, and I'm curious if I can even do it, is jumped off of a chocobo. Okay, I was going to say, does the chocobo get a turn now? Because that would be awesome. That'd be sweet as heck. But he's sixth. Like that 6 out of 11 means he's sixth. And he doesn't have a turn. So I guess he's got to wait until someone hops back on his back. Sorry if you thought you were going to do something, Oracle, but that's the guy you could have gone after, and he's dead now. It's interesting the bird turns in anticipation of oh, you're about to land here. I should have given her a stick. Just bop that guy, but I can't. Oh, yeah. Between Auto Potion and Regin, I'm sure she's going to die really soon. Oh, no Dragon Spirit. What am I going to do now? Okay, Split Punch you. Oh, wait. That's Lightning Stab. I don't need to kill my girl. I could, be fine, but I don't need to. I should be able to stab him from up here, so I'm going to let the bird walk around a little bit. Stretch his feathers. Actually, he's been walking plenty. I don't know what I'm talking about. But maybe he'll get his own turn. Yeah, look at that. Now you can give him a beak in the back of his head. Beak. Hey. Alright. Maybe Alicia can hit him with his purse. Good job, Alicia. Now you can be a mediator. Alright. And just because I'm a bad bitch, I'm gonna do this. She's just gotta remind everyone that she's the fucking queen. And they're the sorry people. That doesn't do anything long term to just waste your own teammates when the fight is literally ending on that turn. That would only be a problem if there's any risk of them turning over. I just wanted to end that with some chaos. Introduce a little chaos. Okay. I'm going to keep her a knight for now. I mean, she's strong, she's fast. And knight skills are actually pretty great. Like, you don't use them every time, but there are some circumstances where you're like, ooh, only knight skills will work. And one of those is when you're fighting Marquis Elmdor. Yeah, I don't need that. Okay, mediator. Talk skill. You always want to start, maybe not always, just don't start with negotiate. That's just like theft by talking. So invitation is fun. That's how you get someone to switch teams. Persuade is also cool. You can make someone's CT drop to 0. It's about a third of like a 33% chance success rate. So it's cool. It's worth the risk sometimes. I guess I could teach her move find item. It's better than having nothing, and I'm not using that for anything else. So now she doesn't have the purse. She has the blaze gun. So she does need her auto potion. And let's just keep going. All right, so for the time being, every time you finish your mission and you go back to Gouge Machine City, it's going to introduce something new. Sometimes a new character, sometimes a new character that you're not getting at that moment. And they're like, hey, let's plug a stone into this big metal orb. I bet something cool will happen. And guess what? It does. I don't know if you guys could hear those burps. I was trying to do them conversationally. So you now have a RoboCop. He has a sense of humor, unlike RoboCop. Well, actually, he does in a almost like a Drax kind of way. Like, he doesn't understand the subtleties of people talking. And I normally blaze over all this stuff, but it's just kind of funny. Mustadio's like, give an order. And he's like, just, you're his master, do something. And so Ramza doesn't know what to say, and he tells him to dance. And Mustadio's disappointed, but it's like, oh, look. Got the best moves in the club. And he does even worse on his second try when Ramza's like, oh, let's see how strong you are. Beat up Mustadio. Mustadio's like, come on, man, you can do better than that. And then he's like, wait, yo, bro. And his dad, Bezradio or something like that, is just casually watching his son get exploded. And now you have a new character. So I've got to kick out another bird. And let's just kick out... I got too much sentimental attachment to deny. Hopoko's gone, though. Is Expel good? No, Expel's not good. You're going to die out in the cold. You're right next to a swamp. You're for sure going to... That would be such a cool thing when you release a character if you have to fight them later because they're in that same region and maybe they're like much stronger. I would love that. Like Hopoko's in the swamp and I fight him next time because he turned to drugs or whatever. Okay, so next fight, it's going to be Ortia in the place of Hopoko. So that's good. Go ahead and save her up. And I really doubt I'm going to get to Zeltenia Castle, but let's see. Nope. Especially not if I don't have a chance to move. Especially not if I have my shoelaces tied together. That's not happening. I'm just saying that's an example of not being able to move. Okay, so this is actually another character introduction. I love that apparently Bezrodio, I said Bazrodio or something, got this thing in here by himself because Mustadio was like, hey, what's this? Like, clearly these guys didn't help him move it in. Bezrodio just plopped it in by himself. So respond to the stone. Oh, okay, so we're not getting a new character yet. I mean, I know we're not getting it, but I thought they were going to at least like show him. So they're looking for someone did some graffiti of a 69. which I believe is the sign for... It's not Cancer, is it? Let me see if anyone in the squad has that. Statistically speaking, at least one should. Okay, that's a Sperm, that's a Libra, that's a Scorpio? I don't know. Oh, there we go. All right, let's take a look. Yeah, that is Cancer. I said that's a Scorpio, but I actually don't think it is. Oh, it is a Scorpio. Okay. All right. So let's go get the 69 stone. Nope, no fight with Hipoko in the swamp. I remember that song, Loser Anthem? It's been in my head all day, and it's a pretty lame song, so I'm like annoyed that it's in my head. Just wanted to share where I'm at with music stuck in my head. Okay, we got Ortilla in the mix. Kind of a mix of David Ortiz and a tortilla. It's not me making fun of David Ortiz, he's the man. I know it didn't sound like I was making fun of him, I just want to clarify that I think David Ortiz is the man. He's my favorite baseball player ever. And he did great commercials a couple years ago where he's a tennis instructor. I recommend looking it up. Samurai doesn't know it, but he's going to die really quick. I'm actually, all I'm considering is like, is it possible to move somewhere where on my next turn I can kill someone else? But I don't think so, so I'll just stand on this stone because it'll look cool. While I do some Stasis Sword. My weakest one, and you're devastated by it. A lot of people really like Samurais, but they're slow, they're not very strong. They're like a B- in every field at best. They're like a C- to a B- in every category. They do have Blade Grasp. That's a big like checkpoint for them. 87. 82. It's going to be even lower. Oh, it's not. Okay. You guys are weak to ice, not fire for some reason. You know, being undead, you think it'd be fire every time, but I guess not when you're a living bone. Mar Wars? Like Mars Attacks? It's a great movie. Watch it as soon as you're done with this video if you haven't. Oh no, I can't beak him. I didn't think I could. Thought I'd try though. I should have hopped on that bird. That bird is birdie. Alright. Nothing doing. The reason I didn't want to hop on him is because I want to go, whee! Good flight. He's almost definitely going to die. But whatever. At least I got a cool Cocoa Ball attack. I say he's almost definitely going to die because at least 3 of these people will be able to hit him next turn. Okay, 4. Possibly petrify him. Which would, okay, I was going to say, really spoil the fun for everybody else. 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. I can lightning stab you. Not cool for you, though. Good job, Agrius. You're really kicking butt with a bracer and, you know, Excalibur. Okay. I'll just shoot you. I shouldn't have. I really should have gone after one of the skeleton crew. Man, if I was the undead, I would call me and my friends the skeleton crew. Especially if there weren't many of us. Like, not quite enough to get things done. That would be the best. Oh man, knife-handed to the death. Even though he clearly missed by a lot. He punched up when he should have punched down. Oh boy. Alright, my boy Deny coming in clutch. First good thing he's done in a long time. I really need to give her better movement. She's not doing much. She's just like, hey, can I help? And it's like, well, no, the fight's over. I guess I'm just going to have to go ahead and like head first. Agrius going stealth mode up in here. Maybe they're not weak to ice. That just was good compatibility. I'm still quietly burping. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I am curious though. Like obviously the audio is pretty good on this, but oh man, it's still just gonna be a water person. But yeah, I don't know if that's coming through or not. Might as well steal that kill, because Agrius rules, does what she wants. And if not her, Sid would. I didn't realize as a knight she's losing one movement, so that's part of why she's not getting around as easily. Oh, you stink. Oh, okay, I thought he was going to get countered, which would have made him double stink. Well, that's disappointing. I thought that my Lancer would be able to finish him off or something. This is Ice 3, that'll do it. Ice 1. Ice 1, dude. Alright, man, Agrius is really just not scaling this waterfall as well as she should be. Rampart? That's a stupid name. I haven't been calling out who has stupid names lately. I apologize for that. But that is a cool game. If anyone ever played that old game where you have to build a wall as it's being destroyed by your enemy's cannons, and you have to build your own cannons, and yeah, it's I think it was on Atari or NES, but it's real old school and it's real cool. I guess I could hop on there and yeah, there's like a, maybe after I'm done Final Fantasy Tactics, I will get like a classic. I think, yeah, I had a classic Atari mix game, and that was one of the options on there, so maybe I'll hop on there. You know what? I'm a sucker for treasure. I'm going to pick this up. You can always use a crystal helmet. I know I can't hit him. It's going to be like one off. Ah, yep. I can't invite anybody. Oh, man. This is just slow going process. Nope, never mind. Agrius is going to take care of business like she always does. With what, 4 out of the 5 kills? That's why she rules. I'm surprised she's still in the bottom 5. She might not be. Catches up quick when you're fighting enemies stronger than you and you're finishing them off. Like you're getting that double experience for the kills. Man, have I done 5 fights in this video? We are just blasting through nap time. I hope you guys enjoy my random quotes. That's Buster Bluth from Arrested Development. I'm gonna learn Persuade. It's nice to have these two. No, sorry, not Descendants. I don't care for that. Insult's good, so is Mimic Darwin. I watched someone did a video rating each job, and Mediator was very low on his list. And he said, oh, all you can do is affect Brave and Faith. And I was like, no, that's not true at all. Like, you can put 5 people to sleep at once with Mimic Darwin, and you can insult a caster, and then all of a sudden they're terrible. Like, all they can do is, you know, punch you. It's pathetic. So I'm going to learn a couple of knight skills, and then I'll move her on maybe to a priest. I always like doing that. And I'm thinking once I get to Zeltinia Castle, I'll stop, which is now. So make sure to subscribe and like my videos, because that's how algorithms work, I guess. And I like when algorithms work for me. Thanks, guys.